And funny that somebody sent a link that, oh, there's an individual, Canadian individual, I believe his name is something Peterson, and so he's a thinker, a talker, and he put out a video message to Islam, to Muslims. And it's funny because shaitan make everybody to meet the wrong Muslims, and rarely they meet a guide and the representatives of Sayyidina Muhammad. They meet up with people that are academia or people that they think represent Islam, and they go away with an interesting comment. So he produced the whole message after all his meeting with Muslims. That is a great insult, because he met with all the crazy people, and his understanding of the representation of Islam again is all the crazy people. Had he been guided and Allah guide him to the tariqas, in which they could have schooled him in his understanding that that's not Islam, and what these people are practicing is not Islam, and that Islam is about the fight and the struggle within, not the struggle outside. There is no issue with Jewish people and Christian people, to them is their religion. There's no fight with them, there's no hatred for them. They have their religion and they're accountable to Allah, and many times all the tariqas are always teaching that, because they have many Jewish and Christian murids. And the only fight is the internal fight, and the only devil to worship, to watch out for, that people are worshipping is the devil within. Means the worshipness for Allah, the struggle for Allah is not an external devil that we have to go look for in other people, but the devil within. And he was saying the exact thing, as if his whole time sitting with them he didn't find that element of true religious understanding and true religious practices, and met with people whom maybe are only issued in the dogma and rules, and how the rules are different and how we're different. And amazing, had Allah guided individuals like that, they would have sat with tariqah shaykhs, would have pointed out everything to them that, no, the true Islam is never portrayed, the true Islam is never given time, the true Islam is never propagated. And these yelling and angry people has nothing to do with Islam. These fighting and aggressive people has nothing to do with Islam. This is the fitna of Dajjal. And we've talked before that the Antichrist is not an only relationship to Christ, but it's the anti of every religion. In the last days every religion has a face that's not correct as its majority, because the minority are hidden, the majority is an incorrect face of its religion. It's an incorrect understanding, and that's the concept of Dajjal and the concept of deceit, that we live in deceitful times, and the representation of Islam is filled with deceit. And the liars begin to represent the nation, and they lie about its understanding and its reality. And the liars of Christianity and Judaism represent the lie. They barely get together to talk about the truth, and that becomes the spirituality which is the silent majority. That those whom following the tariqas and spiritual paths, they understand the fight and the struggle inside. The way of divine is the way of love, and that love equals faith, and all of these struggles that the tariqas come to teach. And there are also from Christian faiths that believe the same. So inshaAllah Allah guide those whom people call thinkers and speakers, and that they come towards the real Islam, in which they should have investigated with the tariqah shaykhs and those who propagate the real Islam and who represent the majority of what people believe of a softness, a compassion, a love and a mercy. Because when people get together and they tell, why is Islam like this, why are people so hard, why are all these rules so hard, and Islam is not like that. Islam is an immense ocean of mercy. Even common people are so influenced by the aggressive majority because shaitan gives them the mic, right? You look at their YouTube views, 200,000, 300,000, 500,000, 2.3 million views. On who and what? For what? I don't want to be rude so I won't be, but what they speak is of no value whatsoever. But why shaitan gives the mic? Because there's no benefit and it just makes confusion, and the majority of people watch this and say, oh why is everything so aggressive and everything going to be punished and everything is going to be wrong. And then the tariqahs come and say, no. And we were speaking today with loved ones again and saying that, no, they're correct in what Allah don't despair from my mercy. Means that they talk and think that Christianity was filled with compassion, actually no. The Sayyidina Eesa was very hard on people and he was intolerant, and as a result had 12 companions and one of them sold Sayyidina Eesa.